Hey guys, today we're gonna learn how to beat Blackfathom Deep's dungeon. I'm gonna show you the orange kill. When I say orange kill, I mean when you start the dungeon, when you start the run, the number of the level of the dungeon is painted certain color, right? So if it's gray, it's pathetic. If it's green, it's easy. If it's yellow, it's your level. If it's orange, if it's above your level. If it's red, it's almost impossible, right? The reason I managed to complete this dungeon in orange is because of relics that I got. In order to be able to complete the higher tiers, you need plus 25 levels cobalt, and the other one is what's it called? Melee units get lifesteal. So when you do that, your kobold becomes unkillable. He can only be killed by flying minis. So you have to protect him from harpies and stuff like that. But other than that, when your kobold hits a target, he restores more than half of his HP. Alright, let's take a look at the bosses and see how to kill them. In order to show you the mechanics of this encounter, we need to start the fight. Okay. Let's wait a little bit. Okay. Now, here is what's happening. These three Murlocs cannot be... you cannot send any minis to kill these three Murlocs. You have to kill them with your spells or with a safe pilot, things like that. If you don't touch them, here's what happens. As you can see, one of them is attacking your core, and he will keep attacking your core until your core dies. When the level of your deck is equal to level of the dungeon, trust me, you're gonna feel these attacks. But if you kill three of them, they're going to come back. You see this? There's like a way on the right side with the spears sticking out. They're gonna come back from there to where they are, and one of them will be able to reach this tower. If you take if that tower is yours by that moment, he will be able to reach your tower without being reached by the tower. So he will kill your tower. There is two Morlocks here and two Morlocks there. I have to tell you, they don't hit hard, but it's impossible to ignore them because they slow everything. I usually kill them. I usually use Arcane Blast to kill them. Very easy. You can reach two of them. The boss himself does two things. He attacks a single target only. Whether it's melee or ranged, it's the same attack. From time to time, or I believe when there's too much melee around him, he does AoE stun. He stuns everything. Again, you use flying stuff or range minis, you're not gonna be affected by that. Okay. So what we're doing first is we need to kill these three assholes who are not reachable by anything except this or spells. See, he's already attacking. That's how aggressive they are. Our kobold is level 44 thanks to the talent, and that's actually gonna help us defeat the final boss. Okay, on the left side, we're grabbing gold. Killing this kobold. Deploying our whelp eggs. See, boom, both dead. By the way, these Murlocs can be reached by headhunters or anything that has a long range type of attack. As you can see, the left Murloc, his attack is useless in terms of damage, but it slows it, and that's why it's annoying. See how tanky our Murloc, our kobold is? Boom, boom, boom. Like Abomination, almost. Yeah. I know. Don't care. Yeah, Arcane Blast is extremely powerful spell. I didn't know that before. I wasn't taking it seriously. I thought it was purely for Jaina, but no. Baron Aquanis. Now, there's gonna be a lot of flying minis here, and gargoyle, which is the most important thing. So you need to take care of that. The way I take care of that is I have necromancer with the frozen talents, with the ranged skeletons. They work really, really well. So the gargoyle doesn't make it to my core. As you can see, the boss is surrounded by a poison too. When we deploy well pegs with a damaging talent, when you break an egg, it damages everything around, and the drake pops up. So when we do that behind the boss, first of all, they immediately blow up and you do damage. Second, these drakes will not be targeted by the boss until he kills everything that's in the melee range. So these drakes will do enormous amount of damage to this boss. If you deploy them right when the fight starts, deploy them, they're gonna do just... You will see how I do it. Okay, the biggest fear... Yeah, here it is. It's a gargoyle. This is the biggest fear of this encounter. Yes, we could have Banshee for it, but again, Banshee is useless outside of this encounter, and the hardest boss of this dungeon is the last one. So that's why I didn't take Banshee. See? She's coming again. The best way is either to defeat Gargoyle, it's either having the Banshee or having some slow effects. Because I have Necromancer, but he's kind of busy, I already lost half of my HP. Just wasted well pegs completely. It was so stupid. Yeah, this green abominations, it's what the boss spawns. Other than that, it's just single target, pretty weak attacks. Nothing special. My kobold, instead of tanking, he went to get gold. Sure. Deploying well pegs. Again, wasting them. Just deployed Quillboar to aggro the Drake. Again, trying to save my core. Deploy Necromancer. Don't die. Phew. By the way, all of these minis are gonna die, yeah, because they're gonna walk straight into the poison zone. So unfortunately, yeah. As soon as I deploy Quillboar, you see, the boss immediately switches to the melee for some reason, which is a good thing. Okay. There is no way I'm gonna defend that. See, even the gargoyle right there on the right side is just slowly flying to get my ass. But, boom. Thank God. This is an orange level, so I'm not ashamed. Akumai. These are 3 serpents. 1, 2, and 3. This guy sleeps and he either wakes up from time to time or you attack him and you wake him up. He bloodlusts everything that's around him and he attacks a single target from range. Here's a green guy, Akumai Green, does a range attack with poison void zones, and he also throws every, I believe, 3rd hit. It throws a green abomination, kind of like a mini that does melee damage, nothing special. And the 3rd serpent is Akumai Blue. Its attack looks like a laser. It's an AoE attack, attacks a few targets at the same time, but not a huge radius. So you will see the fight. So the way I usually go is I start with this sleeping serpent, then I kill him, I kill this tower, and my minis go towards this blue serpent. I kill him, and at the same time, I start the attack on this Akumai Green guy. It's very easy to kill. You just deploy your Quillboar, aggro him, and on the other hand, you have some attacking mini. I use Headhunter, you can use Huntress, stuff like that. You kill all 3 of them, then you kill all 3 of them again behind the waterfall. Okay. Now our kobolds have lifesteal and they're tanky as hell. So you'll see how important it's going to be at the very end. Okay, so as soon as we hit this guy, he bloodlusts everything that's around, and he starts hitting. He only hits... he's a single target attack. My kobold just died because he simply couldn't get to the closest target to heal off of. Here we're using him as a tank again, and our headhunter is going to be a DPS. And we need to kill this tower. This is how I'm going to defend. Boom. You see the harpies down there? Harpies is the most dangerous thing in this encounter, because they kill our kobold really quickly, and kobold cannot use them to heal himself. Everything else is not a problem. Even the bosses are less scary than harpies. Look at this. Boom. Full HP. One hit. Full HP. And he hit the tower. Almost. By the way, this boss can be attacked by a headhunter without damaging a headhunter. You will see that on the left side. You're about to see that. See? There we go. Cannot be attacked. Oh, no. I was wrong. Don't listen to me ever anymore. Okay. Now we need to kill all three of them. They have the exact same abilities. Nothing else. Now this kobold on the right side, this guy, yeah, he is going to win the game. Everybody else will be just a background performer. See how much of a pro I am? I just deployed whelp eggs, and they're just sitting there, nobody cares about them. Oh my god, the harpies are coming, so I need to do something about it. And my kobold was saved by this green abomination and healed himself to full. And now watch. What? Unkillable. Unfreaking killable. I finally have some gold to kill harpies, and now we cannot be stopped anymore. My kobolds are the most alpha males in this encounter. Just absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Look at the boss. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Like a man. That's how it's done. The kobolds. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions, let me know.